Hare Krishna. Worrying is a part of life's job description, but it is not the whole job. Whenever we want to take up any responsibility in our life, we all have different roles, and those roles involve some responsibilities. And there is a common element in any responsibility in the course of our life, that there are certain things which are in our control and there are many things that are not in our control. So, not only are those things not in our control, but we also want those things to work out well for us. So, for example, a farmer who's taken up the responsibility of farming a land. Now, that farmer has to plow the land, sow the seeds. That's in the farmer's control. At the same time, what is not in the farmer's control is whether rains come in time or not. Now, if rains don't come, what can the farmer do? Nothing. That is not in the control. So, to some extent, the uncertainty about whether rains comes or not is going to be there for the farmer, and that is going to cause some worry, some anxiety. So, we can't avoid worrying entirely. Just by living in the world and by needing to depend on things which are not in our control, needing that those things work out in a favorable way, that causes worry. But worry cannot be is not our full job description. If the farmer keeps worrying, what if the rains come, what if the rains don't come, and the farmer doesn't think that, I'm meant to plow the field. If the farmer doesn't plow the field, then even if the rains come, what is the use? Only weeds will grow. So, worrying should never become our full job description. Now, we may say that, who's going to do like that? Yeah, none of us actually sits for hours and keeps worrying about things. But quite often, we do let worry become a background noise that sucks our mental energy. That, what if this goes wrong? What if that goes wrong? What if that happens? What if that happens? So, this scary whisper that is there in our mind constantly, it distracts us, it distresses us, it disempowers us. And if we don't silence it in time, it can become like a constant nag, a constant irritant, a constant energy drainer. And sometimes we wake up in the morning fully energized, and within a couple of hours we just feel so exhausted. We have not done any major activity which should make us exhausted, but it is the mind's voice that has made us exhausted. And we really need to counter this mind's voice. And how do we counter that mind's voice? By hearing Krishna's voice. Krishna tells that this constant worrying about the negative, about the distressing, that characterizes the mode of ignorance. In 18.35 he states, Yaya swapnam bhayam shokam vishadam madameva cha na vimunchati durmedha dhruti sa partha tamase. So he says, misdirected determination, which is determination directed by the mode of ignorance, is the determination which holds on to the distressing. And one distressing mentality is the mentality of compulsive worrying, which leads to constant fearfulness, perpetual fearfulness, bhayam, and fearfulness leads to pessimism, leads to negativity, moroseness. So, we know there are three modes of material nature. There is ignorance, passion, goodness, and then there is transcendence, where Krishna is situated. So, the closer we go to Krishna, the further we go from ignorance. And thus, if we want to avoid worrying inordinately, then we need to go closer to Krishna. We need to practice the process of bhakti, which will raise our consciousness upwards to Krishna. And we'll find that the more we connect with Krishna, both consciously and subconsciously, we'll be able to combat worry. Consciously, when we start worrying, we can just take a deep breath. Remember the philosophical truth that Maya Adhyakshena Prakriti, that Krishna is in control. That will give us relief from worry. And subconsciously, as we learn to trust Krishna more and more, as we understand that Krishna has a plan for our life and that He is benevolent, we will stop worrying about the things outside of our control, and we will learn to focus our energy on the things that are in our control in a mood of service to Him. Thus, by our devotion, we will become released from worry and we will become released to do purposeful, productive activity. Thank you. Hare Krishna.